Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be for you monks out there that are curious on the best way to smash that GR20. The Greater Rift 20 solo is probably the toughest part of the season journey on your way to getting that 6-piece set. So I'm going to show you how you can complete it very easily. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, before you do your GR20, make sure you get the 4-piece set by doing the other seasonal objectives. And I'm going to leave a link down in the description to something that will help you complete those objectives and help you keep track of kind of what you're going to get along the way on each step. But before you go, make sure you have that 4-piece set. And you're going to have helm, shoulders, gloves, and amulet for your 4-piece Sunwoko going into your GR20. And the way I'm doing it is nothing in the cube, no Paragon levels, and no pylons. So I'm extremely handicapping myself. It's going to be easier for you than it is for me in this video. So if you follow what I do, you will definitely be able to smash that GR20 as Monk. And with the Sunwoko set being based around Sweeping Wind, we definitely want to make sure we have that on our bar. So we're going to be taking advantage of that and keeping that active at all times. And now I'm going to just kind of go over the build, and there's a lot of different moving parts. You can try out different passives, and like Mystic Ally, you know, you could use Implosion, the Cyclone Strike that groups everything up and pulls it towards you. I found that I didn't even need it. I would rather just have my Spirit be constantly maxed out so I can spam those Exploding Palms. But that's something you can play with. But anyway, Crippling Wave, Mangle is our generator. We're going to be based around fire with this build. Dashing Strike, Radiance, Mantra of Salvation, Agility, Sweeping Wind, Firestorm, Exploding Palm, Essence Burn, Mystic Ally, Air Ally. For our passives, Near Death Experience. Again, if you're playing on soft core, you probably don't even need that. The toughness isn't really a problem with this build on GR20. So you could do something like Seize the Initiative, or even like Beacons of Ytar, so you could teleport around better. You know, you could play around with this, but since I'm playing on hardcore, I am going to use Near Death Experience. Determination, I find that toughness isn't really a problem, so I'm just going for more damage. This can usually be like an 8, 12, 16%, 20% damage buff, so I just went with that. Harmony is a lot of toughness, so I didn't want to drop that just to make myself feel that extra bit of safe. And then Momentum is awesome. It's basically permanently up. As long as you move 25 yards, you get 20% damage increase for 6 seconds. So it's basically just a permanent 20% damage increase. And you can proc that even by just like running in circles. So like it'll show a little buff down here on the bottom middle of your screen when it's active. So see if I move. Now I got that momentum. And then, like, if I dash, it refreshes. So it's basically just permanently up. And as soon as I move 25 yards, it refreshes. If I keep moving, it refreshes. So you can basically keep that up like 90% of the rift. So just an awesome damage buff. It's going to help you clear it that much faster. So, yeah, that's the build. And then just to prove, you know, I don't know how to, like, unequip something in the cube, so I just put something that's pointless. This helps 7-sided strike, which I don't even use. The Broken Crown, which is just for gem drops, which don't even drop in GRs. And the Avarice Band is for gold, and there's no gold in GRs. So I'm not getting any benefit from the cube, and I'm just using a bunch of trash, rares, just the 4-piece set, and then rares. And for the weapon, you just want to go with the most damage you can get with a socket. So, like, a 2-handed mace with like 3,300, 3,400 damage with a socket, put an emerald in it. If you can get like a legendary weapon or something that helps you out, you can base your build around that, or anything in the cube, then you're just going to be that much better off than I am. So without further ado, I'm going to show you me clearing a GR, and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, so before we hop into the Rift, the general playstyle is just make sure you keep Sweeping Wind up. So pay attention to that and see if it ever drops. As long as you're hitting things, it won't drop. And then we just apply Exploding Palm so that we can get that big burst of damage when something dies. And then we just want to make sure we're moving enough to keep up our momentum. So extremely easy, and I'm not using any legendary gems, and just the 4-piece and trash rares. So nothing in the cube, nothing, and no pylons. Let's get after it. We're just left clicking and applying Exploding Palm. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just doing my primary attack and applying my Exploding Palms. And then making sure I try to keep that damage buff up by moving with the momentum. And we kind of want to just, like, fight packs of mobs. I don't want to stop to kill one mob at a time. So, yeah, I'll probably just fast forward to the end of the video, and I'll talk a little bit after that. Alrighty, that was the GR20 clear. Did it in under 5 minutes with no Paragon, nothing in the cube, and I didn't use any of the pylons. So I could have probably done it in 3 minutes if I was actually like trying to clear it and playing to the best of my ability. So it should be extremely easy for you to do this season if you follow kind of the things I talked about. And feel free to give me input if you think something would make more sense or be better. You know, I'm always willing to learn from the community and expand my knowledge. So, or if you have any questions, drop it down in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. So if you're playing Monk this season, good luck and tear it up. Have a good day. Peace.